Summer League game one in the books. The Pistons do win. A lot of ups and downs from almost everybody that saw action. Summer League game one, right? So it's no surprise. This is what Summer League is. You're trying to get out there. But as I look at that, I'm looking big picture. And as I watch game one, I'm really looking at who who do we need to just be the guy? And you look at it, it's Jalen Duren. Like, right? Duren to me is the guy that has to be the guy for the Pistons. And so he had a game high 17 points, 8 rebounds. Wiseman had 16 points, 12 rebounds. Ivy 14 points, Sasser 10, Asar Thompson was 7 points. So there was a good mix of points, but when you look at Jalen Duren, he's really the guy that we need to go. And we need him to be Bam Adebayo, right? We need him to, when is he going to be Bam? Like, that's what I'm wondering. So you're looking at it, it's like, all right, what did Duren add to his game? And again, it's game one of Summer League, so we didn't get a full picture of it, but does he have a little baby hook? Does he have a little pick and pop? Is his defense improved? And then I wanted to look at when did Bam really start to take the leap, right? Because you see Duren, man, I get Cade, I get Ivy, I get it, but it just feels like Jalen Duren, when he gets to the level we need him to be, that's when the Pistons are really going to be the good team that we want. He can score offensively, he can affect the game defensively. So I wanted to look at Bam and see, like, when did Bam really take off? So he was drafted by the Miami Heat in 2017, plays in 69 games his rookie year, and was not bad. I mean, 7 points per game, and then he had 5.5 rebounds per game. That's about what you'd expect. Year two, about the same thing. He has 9 points per game, 7 rebounds. So his points per game and his rebounds go up. And then it was in year three. So again, Jalen Duren's in year two. Not only that, but he's only 19 years old. We'll get to that in a second. But it was in year three that Bam really took off, and he went from 8 points, 6 points a game, 8 points a game to 16 points a game. And so in these last 4 seasons, he's averaged 16, 19, 19, 20. That's been his points per game, and his minutes per game around 33. He's in the starting lineup. Rebounds are about 10 a game. Impact player. I mean, Jimmy Butler gets a lot of the pub, and we all know Jimmy's great when, especially in crunch time, but man, Bam is all over the place. And so Bam Adebayo is a guy that I think Jalen Duren has to be for the Pistons to be really good. So if you look at it, there was an article put on NBA.com about Jalen Duren was the NBA's youngest player last season. And so you think, okay, well, we drafted somebody. Thompson is actually older than Jalen Duren. So Jalen Duren remains, he's 19-year-old NBA veteran, which is kind of a weird thing to say. He's not a veteran by any means, his second year, but he says, I want to be better than we did last year. So I feel that starts in the summer. That starts in the off seasons with us guys coming into summer league. I feel we can definitely set the tone as a group in terms of what we're trying to do as the Pistons. We've got a new coaching staff. We're shining a new light on what we're trying to do here in Detroit. Absolutely. We all know that Jalen Duren is a guy that has the athletic ability, 7 foot, huge wingspan, athletic, but he's got to work on his offensive game. He's got to work on his defense. I mean, but that's the beauty. He's 19 years old. He's got all of the potential in the world. And so I think it was important to look at, when did Bam really take off? And again, it was in year three. So he goes on to say, my talks with Monty have just been honestly who we are as people. I've been learning about him as a man. He's learning about me as a player, as a person. I respect that about him a lot. Coming in, this main thing, telling us about him, us learning about who he is and what he believes in as a man first. So the new coaching staff's really going to be interesting, because I think that is what we need. We just needed something different. We all know that. So we get that. We're going to have somebody that Jalen Duren, this is like a long-term thing. This is something that we all believe in, and we all believe we're turning the corner, hopefully. And so Dwayne Casey felt like just kind of be there to hold us together while we go through these rough years and really try to rebuild it the right way. Now it feels like we go. So I really like that, and I think it's a big thing. So a lot of it is playing through the big. A lot of the big making decisions. I feel I'm a good in that type of offense because I feel like I'm good and I'm a great passer. So we talked about the Phoenix Suns and their offense and what he can expect from Monty Williams. And he says, I think a lot goes through the big. I agree with that. That's why he's got to be good. So as I watched Summer League and saw Jalen Duren just kind of lead the way offensively, and he was just around the rim, and again, highs and lows from Summer League game one. I didn't see anything where I was like, oh my gosh, Jalen Duren, let's go. And I also didn't see anything where I was really discouraged. It was just game one of Summer League, but you see how, man, this guy can be the one, the one that really takes us from, yeah, we're all right, to we have a big man like Bam on our team up and down the court. That is what the Pistons need. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this, just in general on Summer League game one, if you saw that, and your thoughts there. But then also Jalen Duren is the guy. And let me know who you think has to really be good in order for the Pistons to be good. I get it's Cade. Cade's going to be very important to us going forward in everything that we do. But Jalen Duren is a guy that has to be good offensively and defensively. And then the Pistons will have an identity. It's around the big man. He can pass. He can get put back stuff. He can shoot. He can, screens, play good defensively. Jalen Duren is a guy that we're really looking to really do some things in year two, but I think it's going to be that breakout year in year three when he's only 20 years old next year. And I think that's what the Pistons are looking for and looking at as a whole. So if you look at it, they've got some protected first round picks. We almost don't want to be too good this year. It's kind of weird, but you've got guys on a 1-year tryout. We make trades in order to get guys where we're not going to be locked into a free agent and really mess everything up. Because we're a year away. We are a year away with Jalen Duren. We're a year away with Thompson, with Cade, with Ivy, that young core. It's just a year away. And I think we're looking at that. So then we bring in free agents. We're going to give them opportunity. We're going to free up a ton of cap space next year. I get we're getting tired of waiting. But as I watch Summer League, I just think, yeah, we're a year away from doing this right. I know it sucks. It sucks waiting to be relevant and have a relevant basketball team. We haven't had it in 10. Boy, has it been? I mean, how long has it been? It's been 15 years where it's like, yeah, really good team. Love it. Having fun watching NBA basketball. And because we all know how fun those 04 Pistons, that run there that we had was so fun. You're watching games, you're battling, every possession is fun. We haven't had that in so long. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this. Jalen Duren is the guy, and we'll see all of you on the next one.